Hello, Shadowcat back with more Star Trek Online. So let's get into it because we have a lot to get into today. Because I did some thinking between the last episode and this one, and I've made a few decisions, a few changes. Nothing too much. I know people don't like change, but trust me, this is going to be good. So, after thinking about what to do with the bridge crew, because I was going to drop them off on New Romulus, let them do some good while we continue to pirate our way around the stars, doing whatever it is that we feel like doing in the name of the Romulan Republic Rebellion thing. But there was one sticking point, and that's Tovin, because Tovin really needs to find his sister, and I did agree to help him find his sister. So I had an idea. I'm going to drop off everyone else on New Romulus, and Tovin, after having a discussion with him, can stay until, dead or alive, we find his sister. That means that he could be here a very long time. But it also means that I have slots open up now for other people to join the crew. So, without further ado, I would like to introduce the newest member of our crew, PC Unicorn. Or should I say PC Unigorn? Because that's what I happen to have available. So, welcome PC Unicorn, welcome to the crew. You are a tactical officer, which means I'm expecting you to kick a whole lot of tail. Honestly, as a Gorn, you're better suited to melee combat, but I don't have a melee weapon to give you right now. When I find something. Fortunately, you do have some decent equipment because I was contacted by my future patron, or whoever it is from the future, and they gave me some cool new stuff. Seriously, top to bottom, completely new look. I got a brand new plasma piercing beam rifle. I mean, sure. I had some new armor, new shields, new kit. I got plans for a turret. So that's fun. And a shield recharger, which I will probably always forget to use, so that's almost useless. Either way, though, it's some good stuff. And Tovin, of course, he's still here. We need to get him a better weapon, too, because all he's got is this compression pistol, and it's terrible. But, he's lucky we're even letting him stay here. Anyway, for now, we're heading back to Viranat, and that's actually kind of, provincial. I left everyone behind, I kept Tovin, and Tovin and I are going back, because the Tal Shiar have suggested that we go do a little bit of investigation because Detan is a terrorist. So the Tal Shiar say. We don't believe anything they say, so we're just going to go ahead and look at it ourselves. So let's listen to what she has to say.
I know you weren't involved personally, but Detan was using your colony, among others, as part of his terrorist network. I have seen Tal Shiar documents saying that Viranat was a prime site for weapons development. If so, that is probably why it was attacked. You're still grieving over the loss of your home, the deaths of your friends. I know what that's like. Now you need to go back there and find the proof, so you'll know the true nature of the man you're working for.
Sure, whatever. Look, it was a farming colony. We didn't have weapons. I know, because I had to go through and fix all the farming stuff. Anyway, though, we're here, so let's get down to the surface. Assuming, of course, nothing's in orbit.
It looks like we're not the only ones visiting. All this debris has attracted Nausicaan scavengers. Recommend that we clear the area of these pirates while searching for any traces of weapon signatures in the wreckage. I don't want any pirates disturbing the remains of the ships where our friends died.
Okay, never mind.
Complete wrecks with nav beacons. They're mostly transports and freighters, which will be our best bet to find any weapons caches being stored.
Alright, well, I guess now we're fighting. And we've also got some improvements to the ship. Unfortunately, I have replaced the plasma torpedo, which was only a Mark II, with a photon torpedo that is a Mark IV and much more rare. I also replaced our double beam, our double beam with a regular beam. No one cares about that, though. The problem here is that with a photon torpedo and not a plasma torpedo, we don't have any more big torpedo, because only plasmas get to do that. However, with PC Unicorn now, we have 2 people that have torpedo high yield, which means they're not going to be as big, but they'll still be kind of big torpedoes. Anyway, let's get in here and introduce them to our entirely new outfit. And we're going to use the big torpedo anyway, even if we can't make it all that big. See, we get 2 torpedoes. They're not big, but we do get 2 of them. I know, it's not the same. I'm disappointed too. Did he just do that? He just did that. PC Unicorn, please manage our shields. And Tobin, use big torpedo again. Give him the double dose. That did it. Ba-ba-boom. The SS Cray, carrying refugees away from the planet. Okay, well, there's going to be a lot of those. This place is a graveyard. There's a ship 23 kilometers that way and 23 kilometers that way. I guess it doesn't matter. We're going one way or the other. So yeah, I mean, photon torpedo, it's not as fun, but it works. What batteries do we have? We have shield batteries. Is that the only battery we have? Oh no, we have a weapons battery too. That's good. I'm going to move the cloak over here, and we're going to go into cloak this time. We'll take him by surprise. Because that's how Romulans do. Closer, closer. Give him the double torpedo. Drop the cloak and shove it down his throat. Ooh! He never even saw what was coming. Stingers? No, you don't. Come on. Get those little ships. I'm not dealing with little fighters today. We have work to do. He just torpedoed me. Alright, time to end him. There we go. Alright, scan the freighter. The SS Pejos. Decommissioned military ship, but even so, no weapons. Next! Scanning. Scanning. The SS Dunhar. Knew this ship. The captain traded with most of the colonies. Good man. Never use it for smuggling. Yeah, but did you actually scan the ship for weapons? Come on, Tovin. Do your job. Scan it. The SS Favras. Good ship. And those Nausicaan scum have picked it clean. Can't tell much about what was in the cargo bay, but not detecting any residual signatures of weapon payloads. Well, at least you actually scanned it this time. Alright, one more left, and this one has Nausicaans picking around it. We'll deal with them. Alright, that's one less Nausicaan out here. Let's turn around and scan that ship. Of course, if there was any evidence they collected, we just kind of blew it up. But we don't have to tell anyone about that. Little closer. Scan it. The SS Dreom. Carrying supplies, but no weapons. Alright,
didn't
well...
find anything unusual on these ships. and I knew we wouldn't. I want to believe her, but she's not the person I knew. She's Tal Shiar. Still, I am picking up some strange energy readings from the surface of the planet. Perhaps we should continue our search there.
Perhaps we should. Alright. So, since we ditched the rest of the crew, we have Tovin and we have Unicorn, but we just have these other red shirts down here. They're probably not going to last long. Red shirts never do. But then again, I guess you guys are also red shirts because you're tactical. Try to stay alive. Charva says the Tal Shiar has documents implicating your colony in several terrorist plots throughout this sector. We need to search the site for any and all evidence that might support her claim. While I don't like the idea that people on Viranet were helping terrorists, I don't even know if we should believe her. We need to get to the bottom of this. I agree, PC Unicorn. Let's go take a look. Also, I want to try out my fancy new rifle. So, I'm sure there'll be some kind of weird critter around here. Remember all those bugs we had to clean out of the farm? Yeah, maybe we'll get to shoot some of those. Also, we're not the only ones here. Who the hell are you? Seriously, who the hell are you? What is Starfleet doing here?
You're one of them, aren't you? We've been looking all over this place for evidence of your terrorist plots, and here you are, showing up to dispose of the evidence we're here to find. I'm placing you under arrest. I don't want to resort to violence, but if you resist, I'll be forced to take action.
I literally just got a new rifle and you want to threaten me with violence. First off, why the hell are you here? And secondly, no. Give him what for? Ooh, that was fun! I mean, it said it's a penetrating beam rifle, but that's a full auto rifle right there. I mean, look at him. I killed him so bad he forgot to fall down. Alright, so, Starfleet's here. So not only did they not back... Ooh, that's not good. Not only did Starfleet not back us up at Kittimer, now they're here ransacking our old home. You know what? I'm glad I didn't go with the Federation. They are awful.
They'll pay for what they have done to our colony.
Yes, they... Wait. Which they? The Tal Shiar or the Federation?
I remember that painting. We should take it with us, as a reminder of home.
I agree. It's a nice painting. Can we beam it up? I want to beam it up. Guess I can't beam it up. That is a big bug. And a whole bunch of little bugs. Well, doing our part to protect the environment. After all, wouldn't want them to get too out of control. There's an Khalids, another group of Federation. Yeah, there's people all over the place here. As far as I'm concerned, the Federation at this point are grave robbers. I cannot get out or over how much I love this rifle. This is a fantastic rifle. Search the data the other team had. They were looking for evidence of Devex's lab. Okay, well, I mean, we should look for that too. What do we got here? Ooh, new armor. I'm sure someone can use that. Oh, this is, yeah, this is that one lab. This is where we came to analyze those samples and stuff. Okay, what do we got? The metallurgical analyzer was being used by Devex to create alloys used in construction of large water storage tanks. Veranet needed the water storage because the colony's leaders were worried about the drought crippling the farms and causing a food shortage. Smart idea. I like it. What else we got? Come on, online with ya. Biological scanner. The bioscanner was used by Devex to scan for impurities and biological contaminants in the water supply. According to the records he left behind, he was close to filtering out 98.997% of the contaminants in the colony's water supply. If the tall shard attacked us through the water supply, this would have come in handy. Too bad they're not microbes. Alright. One more console. What is this? The laser spectrometer. This laser spectrometer was being used by Devex to check the compositions of the aquifers in the area. This area was great for growing crops, but now the water table has been depleted over time, and there have been several dry seasons over the past decade. With the amount of water being used by the city, it looks like he wanted to make sure the colony wasn't depleted the supply faster than it could be replenished from local sources. Fair enough. Also, apparently I've made Gorns into snakes. I'm not apologizing. My radar said... Oh, it's the Khalids. They're back. They're an infestation. Kill them all! Stop them before they reclaim the planet. After all, why should the wildlife have it? Oh, hey, this was the farm. All that time I spent fixing pipes, and now the pipes are gone. So what are we looking for over here? We're supposed to be looking for something. Well, I don't see anything, though. Water wheel? What water wheel? This is not a water wheel. The water wheel was used to pump water to the colony for drinking and for farm irrigation. This one was heavily modified to exceed its default output capacity in order to keep up with Veranet's heavy demands for clean water. An over-engineered water pump doesn't pose a threat. Okay? It's just a water pump. Ah, Federation! Get lost! Oh, there's more of you! Are we done? Search the members of the hospital. You did that fast. According to the notes in the tricorders, they thought this farm might have been used to cover from it. Come on! Paranoid Federation. I'm so glad we didn't join you. You people have issues. I mean, so did the Klingons, but at least they're more open about it. Words I never thought that I would say. And I can't go through that corner. I need on the other side of this building. I have to, like, jump through a window or something? Can I jump over this wall? Maybe? No, I can't jump that high. Alright, we take the long way around. What do we have here? A helmet.
Devex's old helmet. Reminds me of better times.
Devex was like a researcher and engineer. What did he need a helmet for? I don't have a helmet. I have a half-hawk. Because Romulans apparently don't get enough hair to make a full mohawk. Gotta be something else over here. Amazing how everything water is broken, but this thing still has water in it. Oh, what's this? Maori's house. There was a collection of the Maori's documents in his home. Flipping through these, you can see he was collecting information about the defense of other Romulan colonies, and he was in contact with Titan. There's several messages here from him. Okay, well, that's not surprising. What? Really? You really are bold enough to just beam in right in front of us. I mean, I'm insulted at how little you think of us. I'm allowed to be insulted about that, right? From what I can tell, they were examining records for evidence of Mary's involvement of the colony for something nefarious. Yeah, well, like I said, paranoid Federation. Are you fighting more bugs? You're fighting more bugs. Okay, let's move on. Something around here. What is it I'm looking for? Oh, there we go. There's a terminal. Let's see if we can get you back online. Good. A windmill. Okay, sure. A windmill that runs on water? This is the only remaining intact windmill in the colony. It looks like most of the power output from the entire windmill network was being routed to the spacecraft landing area. There is an extensive ship repair facility. Your Mary may have been encouraging trade and developing relationships with neighboring systems by offering them a place to repair their ships. That probably made us a bigger target. I don't care, though. Didn't excuse anything. Who cares if it made us a bigger target? And would you leave us alone? Honestly, we don't come grave robbing on Earth. Stop messing with my planet. We done? Thank you. And, you guys might want to patch yourself up. Piece of unicorn, I gave you all the hypo sprays, didn't I? Yes. There you go. You took one. You'll learn. Federation needs to seriously get lost. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Consoles. Rise and shine. Tell me all your secrets. Work assignment logs. Ooh. I haven't clocked in like months. I'm so fired. These are the assignment logs for tracking the work schedule of every adult in the colony. Nothing looks too out of the ordinary. The biggest manpower allocation, aside from agriculture, was for ship repairs. Most people with some engineering expertise were spending a decent portion of their time fixing vessels that came here for that reason. Yes, and I'm on that log because I am an engineer. I'm going to go ahead and fill in my time. Perhaps I can still get paid. Okay, so, what have we learned so far? Stop running around me! Something strange is going on here. All these search teams are looking for the same things we were. I can tell from the reports we collected that they were going to rendezvous at the location ahead. If we go there, maybe we can find other search teams and see if they found any evidence of terrorist actions here. Sure, let's go. I got more ammo. Wait, up ahead, as in back the way we came. Could have been a bit more clear on the directions there. Yep, they're here. Although suspiciously not hostile. Oh, that's right. You're one of the Walking Dead. That's fine. You too? No, wait. You're not. Are you Federation? Yes, you are. You're the man in charge, though. You're not Federation. What do you want?
So, you're the terrorist. I allied with the Federation because they promised me the opportunity to find people like you. People willing to hurt innocent civilians and give you the justice you deserve. You're no better than the Tal Shiar. I will restore our people's nobility, no matter what it takes.
Yeah, and you allied with the Federation. That makes you just as bad as them. Tovin, Unicorn, kill him.
Of course you are. My teams didn't find the weapons that were here, but this colony has been empty for weeks. You had ample time to hide them, or move them to another location off-world. But there's no evidence that they weren't here. And in the absence of evidence, I go with my instincts. They tell me that people like you hid weapons here, and those weapons got people killed. Innocents, civilians, people who should have been living in peace. This ends now. You won't get a chance to hurt anyone else.
So wait. Let me get this straight. There's no evidence that I was making weapons, and so I'm guilty. But there's also no evidence that I wasn't making weapons, so I'm guilty. In other words, I'm just playing guilty. And evidence doesn't matter. You know what? I don't care. We're not having this conversation. We are not having this conversation. I wonder, can I make that turret? Hey, what's this button? Ooh, shield. I like shields. Cool. I got a shield. And I got mines. There we go. There. Come step on them. Yeah, mines don't exactly have the get up and go of a turret. Where is my turret? Seriously, where is my turret? I want to use a turret. Turret. I did get one, didn't I? Oh, wait, here we go. Burst turret fabrication. What's a burst turret? I don't know. We're going to find out, though. I'll put that right there. We'll get to play with that another time. So, talk to the rival captain. Well, looks like I have the high ground now.
Enough! I yield! Do with me what you will.
Shoot him! Wait, is that not an option?
What? Surprising words coming from a terrorist.
You know, you keep calling me a terrorist, eventually that's just what I'm going to become because I don't have any other options. Have you never taken a civics class or a social studies class? Come on.
That makes a surprising amount of sense. A contact that I thought I could trust told me there was evidence of terrorism and weapons manufacturing here. I'm guessing you were told the same thing. Neither of us found anything, except one another. We were sent here to die.
It could also be the fact that you allied yourself with the Federation and decided that, you know, you had to adopt their moral superiority and just kill anyone that didn't agree. But, you know, who am I to judge?
I agree. Whoever set up this little charade is probably lying in wait to eliminate the survivor of our battle. Won't they be surprised when we join forces? I'll return to my ship immediately. Join me in orbit, and we can finish this.
Okay. Let's do that. Sure. We need to report our findings. That's fine. Unicorn, as soon as we get up there, I want you to beam like half of our torpedoes onto his ship. That way, after we deal with our common enemy, we can just blow him up. Captain, I've contacted Charva, and she says she is en route to our coordinates. Maybe she'll have an explanation for why we didn't find anything on Veranet to support the Tal Shiar's claims.
Enemy ship on sensors.
Sure. Yeah. Well, we knew she was coming. Alright, talk to her.
How disappointing to see you alive. I am Commander Talum of the IRW Ishe, and you seem to have a talent for sniffing out Tal Shiar. I thought sending another Romulan Republic terrorist to take you out would take care of two problems at once. I was mistaken. Perhaps this is for the best. Now I can take both your bodies back to Colonel Hakiv. I'm sure he will reward me for finally eliminating you.
Did you bring a fleet? Because, like, we already outnumber you.
I don't enjoy being played for a fool. I'm here to back you up. Let's show this Tal Shah scum what real Romulans are made of.
Sure. I guess. Use the double torpedo. Ooh, that was a lot of torpedoes. And you did bring friends. Okay, Unicorn, take care of our shields. Tobin, take care of the targeting. Give him the double torpedoes. Oh, they have big torpedoes. That's not fair. Ouch! Okay, bring us around and give him the doubles. It doesn't have the same impact as the big torpedo. Alright, veer. Keep on him with the turret. Alright, shields are doing a major fade all over the place. However, the singularity is fully charged. Use the absorption. Oh yeah, big ship is gone. Tovin, double torpedo. Okay, double torpedo the other one. Boom, boom. That's how that's done. Who's still alive? Unicorn, double torpedo. That didn't do as well. Doesn't matter though. They're gone. That's right. Cool captains don't look at explosions.
Thinking. You would have made an excellent Starfleet officer. I wish you had chosen to work with the Federation instead of the Klingon Empire. Regardless, I am glad we can both serve the greater good of the Romulan Republic.
Uh-huh. You sold out. And you sold out just so you could come hunt me. Don't think I'm gonna buy that. You said you joined them just so you could come and hunt me down on bad information. You're just as gullible and dirty as the rest of the Federation. Charva. Where is she? I don't see her. Oh, there she is. Alright, hail her.
I picked up a transmission from an attack group in this direction. It sounded like you must have uncovered something significant enough to warrant an armed response. What did you find?
What I found was a trap laid by your friends. I would use other language, but try and stay nice here.
That can't be.
Look at the wreckage! I just blew up all your friends.
Are you suggesting I had something to do with it? Why would I? I have nothing to gain. I want you to join us. All of our intelligence reports said there would be weapons, or at least residual traces of weapon stores here. I swear it. Someone must have gotten to it before you and moved it. Covered it up somehow. Did you tell anyone you were coming here?
I told a Tribble. They're all over the place. Does that count?
I know my information didn't turn out like we expected this time, but is Tovan still looking for his sister? I might be able to locate Rinna. If the Tal Shiar has any information on her whereabouts, I'll pass it on to you. That should show you I can be trusted. I just need to make my report before anyone gets suspicious. After that, I'll be in touch.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Alright, we're done here. Time to get out. Maximum warp. To maximum not warp. It's weird that we can be out here in, like, subspace.
Excellent work. I'm not surprised that you did not find any weapons on Viranot. While the Romulan Republic has contacts with most of the colony worlds, we're not using them to fight a war. We're encouraging them to see the truth and join our cause. Nonetheless, you must continue to humor Charva to have any chance of winning her to our side. I doubt this will be the last you hear from her. Keep me apprised of developments.
Wait, did I tell her about that? I don't remember. I don't think I did. How did she find out what we were doing on Viranot? Alright, so we get all that stuff. That's fine.
Time is congratulations, Centurion.
And we got a whole bunch of stuff. New officer. Well, that is interesting. So we can get Romulan candidates. We've already got 2 tactical people, so we're going to have to get one of the others. Given that we have 2 slots for science and only 1 for engineering, I guess we'll take a science person for now. Alright, so there is Duradek. However, Duradek will get renamed into something else. For now, Duradek is going to go on the waiting list until we find
Greetings.
someone else.
Given what you've discovered at Chaltok and Viranot, we need to widen our investigation. Republic ships have gone missing, and we can't afford these sort of losses. We need you to look into this problem. Head to the Beta Quadrant. One of our ships went missing near the Mempa system, and we want you to find out what happened.
Is that so? Well, yeah, I guess we can do that. Looks like there's some gear that we can pick up along the way. But, yeah, we'll do that another time. So, that's it for right now. Again, we did just pick up a new person, so if you want to be part of this crew, we have a brand new science officer just waiting for someone to claim him. So, if you want to be part of the crew, leave a like, leave a comment down below. You can have this person right now and be on the crew for next week's mission. Other than that, if I get multiple people, I will just pick whoever came in first, and everyone else will get on the waiting list for the next officers to come in. Either way. And if not, they'll just sit there and we'll continue to bring red shirts. I'll make it work. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break here. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment below, subscribe if you like what I'm doing, and I will see you next time for more Star Trek Online. Till then, take care.